I've had a bit of a technical thing tonight. What a nightmare trying to get Skype started. Jeremy, are you around? You were waiting in there. Hey, there he is. Jeremy, is this picture back to front? There's a bit of a delay on these live things. I did hello mate, hello Freddie. Hello Jay. I did a new outro on the for the main show, and I just listened to the mix back and I got something badly wrong. Yes, I want to say first changes. So I'm doing it all over again. Your shirt is backwards. Yeah, I thought there was a way to reverse this thing. How does that work? I can do it. I did it before, didn't I? I did the last one. What's this? I don't know what these things are. I've got all these icons on here. Ah, hang on. Boom, there it is. That's better, right? Now I'm all back to normal. Right, God, what a nightmare. Look at this. Can you see? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Hang on. Boom. So that's our new track. Now that's back to front. Let's flip that back. That's our new outro for tonight. But this thing here was completely messed up, that version. So I've just mixed another version I've got to put in there, hopefully before we record. Pigging nightmare. Freddie loved the build video. I loved the bit. Freddie, you did a cracking job. Is he with you, Jeremy? Is Freddie there? Did such a good job. I really like that, and it made me think that perhaps it should all be guest videos of Freddie. So get buying Lego sets. So it's there's 3 people on here with me. Yes, excellent. Freddie, you did a cracking job. You're now an official part of Talk Star Wars, mate. Has everyone heard the new podcast? Jay, Nathan, have you heard the Toy Box? I listened to it again tonight, Jeremy. I thought it was a really, really good podcast. Are you going to do another one this weekend? Superb. Can you drop some hints? Can you spoil what's coming? No need to thank me, Freddie. You should listen to it, Jay. They've done a cracking job. Really, really good job. And it's been getting... It only came out today. It came out for the Veeps at the weekend, or last week, and it came out today for the public, and we've got just an overwhelming response to it. There was a guy at Star Wars Newsnet that sent me a message today saying how impressed he was. Really good. What else is going on? Who's been listening to the Kessel Run? Is it worth me continuing doing that? I haven't seen much in the way of feedback. Jeremy, K2SO. K2SO, you should definitely do Halo. Yeah, do K2SO. Let's keep it Star Wars. Jeremy is haven't yet. Nathan, is that you haven't yet? Is that the Toy Box? You love the Kessel Run. Thanks, Jeremy. I'm not really sure what to do with it. I do intend to, at some point, use the news stories that I get sent every morning, and that'll be the thing that I concentrate on for sort of 5 minutes or so. And I thought it might be a good conversation starter in the group. But we've had with the new page launch today, we've had other things going on. Oh, hello, Robbo. Yeah, I redid a bunch of stuff on the site today. So if you go to nice one, thanks, Jerry. If you go to the Last Jedi page, Rogue One's page, Classic Star Wars page, and the Force Awakens page, I've redone the counters. So now we're counting up since release for everything that's been out, including 1977 Star Wars. That's an interesting count in terms of days, and then the upcoming movies are all counting up to their release, at Han Solo and things like that, and I'll update them every time the dates change. Thank you, Nathan, very kind. Nice quick hits. That's the idea, I think. Yeah, it's just a little bit more interesting to do, and I love doing it as well, and I've got a nice little workflow worked out, so it doesn't take too much time to do, which is always handy. You love the Kessel Run. Thank you, Jay. I'll be doing a bit more. Is there anything I can do on it that you think's more relevant? Like maybe a specific day for a specific thing. Maybe I shouldn't overthink it. I do this sometimes. Maybe I should just let it be what it is. More road rage. You haven't heard what I've cut off. Anaran is asking your favourite Indiana Jones movie. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Raiders of the Lost Ark is my favourite. The most recent one, let's pretend that didn't happen. I'm not a big fan of The Last Crusade though. I know a lot of people seem to love The Last Crusade, but that's not for me, that one. What else we got? Yeah, Nathan, there's some road rage on there, mate. You just haven't heard it. I've cut those bits out. You agree 100% with my Indiana Jones? Yeah, I thought you might. Especially on the last movie, Jeremy, I would think you would agree. They'd have done well to. I could see what George was going for with the last Indiana Jones movie, a pastiche on 50s B movies, but I don't think it was executed particularly well. I think Spielberg sometimes has a habit of rushing through things. We'll do audio commentaries for them one day. And Jeremy, you need to join us on one of those, on the feature comms. Hated The Last Crusade. Last movie got the name of the ants wrong. Yes, you'll be a good addition to that, I think, mate. You'll try when we're in Celebration. I haven't seen A Crystal Skull in years, but I remember liking it more than others, it seems. I think you're quite forgiving, actually, Nathan. It's your inner Obi-Wan. When we're at Celebration, I'm going to take some Star Wars movies and hopefully get some special editions of the feature comms put out with some of the people there, for some of the Commonwealthers. And what I'm reading my email briefs that are coming through. Oh right, the ants, right. Those little details, they all add up, don't they, mate? Wish there was a way to keep the chat on the video. When I export this video to put on YouTube, I wish there was a way you could keep the chat so that people can see what's being said. Rob, are you still in there? Are you still in the feed, mate, or are you getting ready for this pod? Let's have a look. Who are we looking for? Some bloody genius he is. Agreed. Got any new swag? Jeremy, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. I very nearly forgot. I've got bags and bags of stuff, which I will be going through at some point, including this, which is an absolutely stunning edition of Cinescape. Nathan, I generally forgive him when it comes to TV and movies, as long as there's stuff going on, it's okay. Hello, Joe. You have to give me an update on your project, Joe. I need to know how you're getting on with that, mate. Yeah, this magazine has something about, some speculation about episode 1 from, when did this come out? October 1998. There's some great stuff in here. Little Jake, young Natalie. Some cool stuff in there, Jeremy. I'll do a bit more on that. And I've also got, did I show that yet? I can't remember if we've been through that yet. The Return of the Jedi annual. Oh, and my first, I didn't realise that was in there, my first ever comic book. This cost a whole £2.75. Look at that gorgeous Marvel art. That's awesome, isn't it? It's a little bit worse for wear, unfortunately, but it's good. Glad I still got it. I'll go through that at some point as well. And also found another copy of this. Somewhere, Amy Schumer, GQ. I know that one. Yeah, I can see why you like that, Nathan. Yeah. It's not a bad haul of swag from storage, which I'll go through more in depth at some point. You have the Raiders one. What's that, Jeremy? The Raiders, what's Cinescape? This was a good find as well, mate. You'd like that. I saw your Darth Maul Empire. This is an insert from, I don't know, Sunday Times or something. Oh, your annual, right, gotcha. What time we got? Oh, we've got a minute. You had it. All your magazines look like they were in really good nick, Jeremy. Oh, that's a cool photograph. Not that one there. We'll go through that. You have 20 years of Empire magazines. God. I got rid of a ton a few years ago when I moved. I got rid of a ton, boxes and boxes of them, and a lot of Star Wars. I had a whole lot of Star Wars magazines. I don't think they were Insider. I can't remember what they were now. Star Wars, some sort of Star Wars monthly thing, and I gave them all away. Before the acquisition, I was dialing down on Star Wars. I don't know what I was thinking. I must have been mad. Did everyone hear today's Kessel Run? I'm thinking about launching another page on the site similar to the toy box. Oh, that'll be interesting. A live chat after that. We won't get it at the same time as you, Jay. I don't know when it's going to air. Let me have a look and see if I can find out. Never enough pages keep them coming. I will. I've definitely got something in mind for books, Jeremy, along the lines of what we've just done with the toy box. Star Wars Rebels. Not big on collecting. Yeah, I know what you mean, Nathan, about seeing all the things you don't have. I'm seeing things that I used to own and sadly disposed of. What was I thinking? Yeah, I think another page will be about comic books, and it'll have it'll also have book reviews, and I'm talking to some of the new creators about doing stuff on there. Some of the new writers about possibly making a thing out of it and doing book reviews, breakdowns, comparisons, legends reviews, all sorts of interesting stuff. Loads of great ideas out there, and lots of comic book stuff, including what Rob Cast and I have in mind. Right, let's have a look and see when we get this last Rebels. Jay, I'll find out when we're going to get when it airs for us. I don't think it'll be the same time as you, but when I find out, maybe we will do something. I've still got a few episodes to catch up on, unfortunately. Right, I think I'm probably going to have to go because Marvel Comics. Yeah, Jeremy, get on that, mate. I'd love to see some more of your stuff go on the site, and if you wanted to do some more videos, I don't know how much more you've got in terms of restoration, but that would be interesting to see some more stuff from you. Right, look, I'm going to jump off now because I don't want to keep the guys waiting tonight, but I want to just get this outro nailed down before we get caught up in this evening show. So thank you for joining. The champ is here. Right, get off of here now, Rob. It's time to go. Okay, thanks, guys. I'm glad everyone's enjoying the Kessel Run. Thank you for being so supportive. And those who haven't heard the toy box, get on it. It's brilliant. The boys worked really hard and they did a great job. Okie doke. Right. Thanks, everyone. I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers. On the next episode of Talk Star Wars, we discuss...
Will there be a trailer for The Last Jedi at Celebration?
What happened to Darth Vader's castle on Mustafar?
And Michael K. Williams joins the Han Solo movie.
All that and more on the next episode of Talk Star Wars in iTunes on Monday.